What's up, guys? Tonight we have one hell of a show for you. We got a special tribute to one of the greatest surf fishing men that was alive. How's everybody going? How's everybody doing? Excuse me there. What's up, sister? How's it going? Tonight we got a special guest, another fishing camping channel. So this will be the very first fishing channel I've had as a guest on a live stream. So you guys enjoy the new talent coming and check them out, man.
Sunny day, right there you took my breath away. Young and pretty, was it just a dream? The next day you called me up, you told me I'm your little buttercup. You came over and you fell into my arms. Well, I know what I feel. Please tell me your love is...
Alright, guys, give a warm welcome to JD. What's up? Overland Sea Fishing.
Hi, fellow beach bums.
What's up?
What is going on? See,
Not
we got
much
everything
here.
working. Looks like a few pictures of some of my exploits there.
Yeah, pretty much. What's up, Jimmy James? Mike? Chris? Keeping up with the Hacketts? And anybody else I missed. So, tell me a little bit about your fishing channel, what you plan on doing, and stuff like that.
Well, we're looking forward to doing some modifications to a pickup truck for an overland vehicle. We're going to make a camper out of that. And we have currently a aluminum fishing boat. It's a John boat, about a 19-footer. We use that to do a lot of our freshwater adventures. We chase sand bass, stripers, largemouth, and that's big plans that we have. We do a lot of river fishing too, in the Brazos River.
You do a lot of river fishing?
Do a lot of river fishing along the Brazos between Possum Kingdom and Lake Whitney.
Oh, really? So what do you primarily use for bait when you're bass fishing? Do you use lures?
Artificial.
Artificial? Yeah, that's like me.
Almost 100%.
Yeah, I love artificial baits, man. That's about the only thing I like to use.
Well, it's just a little bit more sportsmanlike.
Right. I got a shadow on me. I can't figure out where it's coming from. There we go. Anybody got any questions for Overland? Just put them in the chat there and we'll try to answer them. Tonight we got a new trivia and I'm going to be giving away some Adams Polish interior detailer and a microfiber gray plush towel. So just a little warning, the trivia is going to be hard tonight. So you can use Google if you want to, whatever you choose to do. And the first one to answer it within, I believe it's 20 seconds, will get 5 free spins on the spinner. So you got any camping projects coming up or anything like that, Overland? Seems to be a delay. Can you hear me, Overland? You got your mic. I think your mic it's showing that it is kind of off right there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get back to me until he comes back in. It looks like his mic is turned off. If you can hear me, Overland, your mic is turned off. Give me a second, guys. Let me try to fix this on my end. We've been having issues with this program, Skype, since we started today trying to get it working correctly. So let me check and make sure it's not on my end. And give me 1 second. Nope, it's not on my end. You sure, Overland, you didn't accidentally mute your mic? What's up, Ziggy and I? How's it going, man? Yeah, we got a Overland and Sea. You got a mic issue. It says it's muted. Yeah, his mic's muted, guys.
I was trying to see if that made you sound better.
Yeah, now you're better. All right, so I asked you if you had any camping projects or anything you like to camp.
Yeah, mainly to go to fishing adventures and any distance. You need a place to stay because to get out, you have to get out there before daylight, as you know. And sometimes staying after hours is required, so it's hard to find a room in some places. So we're working on a pickup truck, and we're going to make an overland vehicle out of that truck. It's 4-wheel drive. We also have several other vehicles that are 4-wheel drive that we use for towing and so forth, getting the boat from here and there. But coming up, we have some sand bass and striper fishing we're going to be doing in the Brazos River.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can hear me clear
I
right
can hear
now?
you now. I was having a lot of trouble before.
Okay, all right.
But I
so
can hear you word for word now.
Okay, I didn't know if you were trying to get me from the stream because there was a delay in your reaction to answer back,
Right.
So I didn't know.
And I was trying to hear you from the stream.
Oh, you were?
But now I'm hearing you directly on screen. So
Okay, all right. So guys, if you have any questions for Overland, just put them in the chat right there. You like Texas surf fishing at the coast, Overland?
absolutely, and I'm looking forward to a trip down to Padre in that area. We had talked about doing a kind of a survival deal, live off the fat of the land or the sea, if you would.
Yeah, that's actually going to be pretty fun. And my sister has volunteered to come with no steaks and no blow-up mattress, right?
Oh, now
sister?
she's dropped the steaks and blow-up mattress.
Well,
What about the air conditioner?
well, she hasn't agreed to that yet, but she's
Okay.
got to agree to that. If
Yes,
we're
indeed.
roughing it, she's roughing it. Ain't that right? She's not giving me any answer there.
Looking forward to any questions
Well,
about
she
the
says-
build of the Overland vehicle. It's a
Yeah.
Chevy, 2000 Chevy Silverado, but we just put a new motor in it.
So you do see her chat message here. She says, "Bullshot, no way." That's what you got to do. All right. So if you guys got any questions, just put them in the chat. I'm gonna show you. The title of this video was drone fishing with special guest Overland and Sea Fishing, or sea, not fishing. Anyway, yeah, Jimmy James says that's a good truck to use. So I mean, you could respond.
Yeah, it's 4-wheel drive. It's 1500, but it's 4-wheel. Estimated weight of the build will be about 2,800 to 3,000 pounds, but after we take the bed off of the vehicle, it still stays well within the GVW.
Does it? Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's going to take at least 3 months to do that build.
Really? So that'd be something. Yeah, I wish I could do stuff like that, but I'm not good at mechanical stuffs like that. Even
Oh,
though I
sure.
can
You're going to
put.
be coming up here and helping. Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
We may have to do some live streams there.
yeah, that'd be a trip. So my sister says steaks blow up and AC. No, you can't get that in a tent. Actually, she just needs a cot. That's all she needs. She can sleep out in the open air.
Well, I don't know that I won't bring that camper.
Yeah. All right, here in a few minutes, we're going to go to tonight's trivia. Like I said, it's going to be kind of hard. So you guys are more than welcome to try to use Google. And the first one to get the answer correct must be first and last name. We'll get 5 free spins on the spinner for a chance to win the Adams Polishes Interior Detailer and the Gray Plush Towel. All right, let's go ahead and go to the trivia tonight. Let me get on the main screen and you guys watch this. And there's a countdown. Here we go. Trivia night.
Longtime local conservationist and the founder of Friends of Padre has passed away.
To do here. I have no idea because my sister guessed it, but I never talked to you about that. So how did you know that? I'm curious to know that. Oh, ask JD about the rod holders he built custom for his boat. And keeping up with the Hackett's, we'll get right back to that because I want to get this question here. Did you get that, JD?
No, I didn't see that one.
Says, ask JD about the rod holders he built custom for his boat.
Ask about what now?
The rod holders he built custom for his boat.
Oh, the rod holders. Yeah, that's a little bit of ingenuity on my part. I took some aluminum and made some mounts that you can literally adapt to any of the things you would possibly drill holes in your boat for. This particular mount used for rod holders, bimini top mount, just a lot of different things, spotlights, LED lights for night fishing, lots of different things those mounts can be used for, quite versatile.
Do you have any you could show anybody in your room or anything you would like to show?
I do not have any on hand. There was a couple on the boat as it was, a couple of those pictures were sent over of the boat itself. You would see the one where it's on the dock. If you zoomed in, you could see those rod holders in effect.
Let me pull up a picture here and get to that real quick and see if I can bring it up. You said it was on the boat?
Yeah, it's on the boat. It's a lot of these boats now have track mount systems, and I adapted some carriage bolts and put aluminum brackets on the gunnels of the boat, and then on those brackets you can attach ram mounts, depth finders, all sorts of items that would require you to drill holes in a normal boat.
Okay, I think I found a picture. Is that one of them right there?
That is a picture of the boat without the that's without the rod holders attached. That's a wash-up picture.
All right, let me see if I can find another.
But that is the boat.
Okay.
It would be one where it's up against the dock there at the boat ramp. Okay, there's a picture of it.
Right there?
Yep, you just showed with the bimini top on.
Okay.
There's one too, but it's a little dark.
All right, let me go back to the one with the top on.
Yeah, you can see those mounts barely, but go back to the top. The top is utilizing those brackets.
Oh, okay.
If you'll zoom in on the brackets downward. But where it mounts to the gun, you can also see the to the left side of the boat there, the left side of the picture, you can see a work light that's mounted on one of those brackets.
Oh, okay.
Normally, those LED lights are powered by a Honda or otherwise gas generator that makes a tremendous amount of noise.
Right. Okay.
That's my July and August setup.
Is it? It's pretty cool. What's up, Mouseball? How's it going, man?
Mouseball.
So you got some camera equipment and stuff. For those of you guys that don't know, he is a brand new channel just starting up. So a link should have came in the stream, but I don't see it. And
Overland and Sea Fishing is my YouTube channel. I don't have any content, but I plan on getting an introductory video up this week. Thanks to all my subscribers who trusted me enough to subscribe to the channel on the outset. I thank you for subscribing.
I'm actually going to put his link in the chat right now. So you guys, if you want to, you can go subscribe. That way you don't miss his first video. There it is right there. All right.
My debut, my YouTube debut.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Billy. I appreciate you having me tonight.
So what kind of cameras are you had some things you wanted to show tonight?
Sure. I have a camera that I'll be using, kind of stays out of the way a little bit. It's a high definition camera. It was a gift from a great friend of mine named Tony. A lid cam. So it literally attaches to your hat. And it has an SD card. It records in high definition, and it also has night vision. So that's one of the items I'm going to be using to get the channel started. I also have some cameras that I've used in other fashions, and they're JVC cameras. I'll try to have multiple angles, and I will have a box to put this in to make it waterproof. It does have a remote control. It's not going to be very fancy, but I hope to produce some very good videos with this. There will not be anything close to our beach bum here. He's got much more in-depth equipment than I have right now. So
yeah, it's taken me years to actually get that kind of equipment. So let's talk about drone fishing. Has anybody has anybody in the chat ever done any drone fishing or anything like that? I'm a little worried about it, tell you the truth. I am.
We need to update our insurance on that drone.
Yeah, that's actually I'm going to call State Farm tomorrow. You gave me a good idea. Because
like a good neighbor, State Farm's there.
Yeah. Because flying that much money over the ocean with a line hanging from it, that's kind of scary.
With wild birds flying without remote controls on them.
Yep. So I'm going to show you guys the drone that I'm going to be using. The part should be here tomorrow. And I'll show you and go over. This is the actual drone. It's a Mavic Pro. And this is my baby here. I've named it Sparky. And let me turn it on here. Should light up here in a second. But this is what I'll be using to drone fish. Come on, power on. Uh-oh, it may already be broken. No.
The question I have is...
There we go.
How is it going to mount?
When it turns green, it's ready to fly. See that? It's got to stay green now. Can't be blinking like that. See how it's blinking orange? It needs to be solid green. So you don't want to actually take off and fly this thing with this thing blinking yellow like this. I think it's picking up the sensors or picking up the walls and everything. But the way this thing is going to hook up, I'll show you as soon as I turn this off, is right across the battery and the belly is going to be like a strap. And the mechanism is going to hook right here where it's going to drop the line. And there's going to be a wire that ties into the lights. So when you hit on your controller to turn the lights on or off, that's what controls the little hook that drops the line in the ocean. So this is a very expensive drone. They do have a better one. It's called a Mavic Pro 2. But if you get the Fly More pack and the Pro 2, you're probably looking at $2,000. This one, when I bought it, was about $1,500. And it's pretty easy to fly. Camaro Time says, line not going to be the only thing dropping in the ocean. But I'm telling you, I'm going to have insurance on it before I do it. If I can't get it covered by Thursday when I'm going out drone fishing, then I'll have to wait until I get it covered. But I think I'll be able to do it. I just got to fly real slow and just make sure the line don't get tangled in the propellers. And until you lose it. Don't be jinxing me there, keeping up with the Hacketts. I'm a professional drone flyer. How many times have I almost lost it? Well, I know you know at least 2 times, one at your house and one down on the beach. But it should be kind of cool to get that line out past the last sandbar and maybe use some ladyfish as some bait or cut bait. Bring in a 6-7 foot shark. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I was about to say hi, Jeff Arnold. All right. So anything else you want to discuss, Overland? Can you hear me?
No. No, do you have good audio on me?
Yeah, I got good audio on you.
The question about what I fish with, here's a jig head that I actually made myself with some fly materials. This is good for sand bass and striper, hybrids and regular striper. And I call this my bleeding shad because it's got some red in it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Also the trusty slab, both in the chartreuse and in the white and chrome.
And that's what you use?
A couple of items this is a hybrid striper. This is a purchase, not one that I've made myself.
That's pretty nice.
And that one is Jewel Bait Company. Should we put the phone number up there?
There you go. And is that used for freshwater?
Well, actually, it's for stripers. It could be used in salt water. I mean, that would I wouldn't be afraid to use that anywhere around the beach area there. It's 3/4 ounce, so it's a pretty good size lure. It'll get down in, it'll throw well, and it'll get down deep, especially if you're using your braided line. That would be fun to fish with.
Yeah, the only time I go to cut bait and live bait and stuff like that is when I'm not catching anything on my lures. Then I'll go to that. But I prefer a top water because to me, it's just so crazy when a fish hits it.
Yeah.
Huh?
When they're hitting top water, it's just so much fun.
I know. It's great, man. I love it.
See the water just explode.
Yeah. So you got somebody said hi. Oh, you already said hi to him on Troy?
Yeah, Troy. Troy's actually a fishing buddy of mine.
Really?
Yeah, he's quite the crappie fisherman.
You know, I love crappie, but I haven't been able to catch any in a while, man. It's been a long time.
Last week crappie fishing with a good friend of mine. We were shooting docks and just wound up with about 25 crappie, and we fished a few hours. It was hard work shooting those docks with jigs, and went with a very, very good friend of mine, and he just slaughtered them.
That must have been fun, I'll tell you that. I cannot wait to get out there and get that drone out there and maybe catch something pretty big. That's what I'm looking forward to. All right, let me check the comments here. Well, hopefully the line will stick and you can retrieve it. Yeah, in my luck, it hit the water and the line would come loose. That's kind of luck I have. And then I'll be swimming out there trying to find it. And it's got a GPS mechanism on it where if it does go in the water, I'll still be able to locate where it's at. So that's one cool thing.
Yeah, we'll just if it does crash, we'll just find it, sling the water out of it, and just keep flying.
Yeah, put it in some rice. I don't know if that works or not.
Get a big 50-pound bag of rice and.
Yeah. All right, I shot a little video of some of the stuff I've done to my house that I thought maybe you guys would be interested in. It also shows the system I'm using for streaming. So take a look at that and we'll be right back with you as soon as I find it. Here we go. Hi guys, I'm gonna take you on a little tour of my house since I finally got some furniture. This is the dining room table. And then we're gonna walk into the kitchen. This is actually where I'm gonna put a slot machine with a stool for my sister that accepts real money. And this is the kitchen. Lots of food for the upcoming Civil War. And then we're gonna walk through the living area. And remember guys, there's no females in here, so this is decorated by me. As you can see, I don't have anything to put on a bookshelf, so I've got a lot of my trophies and stuff like that. And you can see the living room. I am going to replace that square table as soon as I get the money. Up there, my sister, I don't watch TV, but here recently I've been watching Merlin. If you guys haven't seen Merlin, the series on Netflix, it's pretty good. Got a fireplace. Over here is the laundry room, which is okay. I need to get some a new washer and dryer. This is the garage. See, I got the Jeep in here. I've got all my poles up there. Well, most of them. And a little messy. And then all my Adams products are over there. You can see that. I'll let you guys see some of my Adams Polishes products. There you go. And that's about it in the garage. Not like my other garage I had. I need to get some more pictures on the wall. Outside there is where I do most of my cooking on that smoker out there. You can probably barely see it out there. But that's where I cook most of my meals. And we go through the hallway. This is the guest bath here.
That's a lot of polish.
So I ain't doing too bad on decorating. This is the guest bedroom. Turn the light on, there you go. TV and all that. And this would be the second guest bedroom once I get a bed. You see I got my race car hood in there. So this is the empty bedroom. And then we go back here where I stream from. Pretty much my office area. You can see all that ceiling. Just got a new bedspread and some pillows for my bed. I need to get a headboard and a footer board. And this is where I stream and do all my YouTube work. Right here. Over here is my charging station where I charge all my electronics, cameras, pretty much everything you can imagine. That's my freaking awesome router right there. And then we go into the bathroom. Big garden tub. Stand-up shower. And you guys can see that. It's got a huge walk-in closet in here. You see all my clothes. I don't have a dresser yet. I've got to get a dresser. You can see how I've got it lit up there with the green light, and then over here lights up with a blue light. So pretty freaking nice. I love it so far. So a little house tour for you guys. When I moved in here, hardly no furniture at all. So I'm trying to accumulate stuff and make it look like home. What do you think there, JD? Does it look like home? Oh, I can't hear your audio again.
I say it's come a long way.
Yeah. See, he's a lot like me. Forgets to hit that mute button.
I was gigging you about your mute button, and I think you just won the prize for gigging me on that.
Yeah, I think I've got you 3 times already on the mute button. All right. So you got anything else you would like to show anybody? Anything you're working on?
I'm going to have to make a couple of neat little camera mounts. I am going to get a GoPro Hero 8. And the idea I have is to utilize my all-around light that mounts in the back of the boat. I'm going to remove the light. Now, of course, in the daytime, you don't use those items. And then I'll remove this, keep the wiring, get a converter that'll convert 12 volt to 5 volt to run the GoPro, and then put a GoPro mount on the top, and then just mount this into the back to get the power. So I would be running off the power of the boat. Then I have one on the front that's just a little bit shorter than that, and it will mount to the front nav light. And I'll utilize the existing wiring harness from the boat to get the power to the GoPro. I'll use this electrical cap that goes into a PVC electrical conduit, and I'll mount that to the top, seal it, and put a pin in it, and then I'll put the GoPro adapter at the top, and then have a front and a rear, plus I'll use the lid cam simultaneously that will attach to the hat brim. And that's just a few of the things I have in store for my streaming. We're going to go fishing first. Most likely will be the Brazos River. I like to fish down around the Kimball Bend area of the Brazos, which is just above the Lake Whitney. Also around that 174 bridge just west of Cleburne.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. You want to tell people what your channel's going to be about, what you're going to be focusing on, different things and stuff about your channel? That way they know when they go subscribe what they can expect.
Thanks, Billy. Yes, indeed. The channel's going to be about primarily fishing and a little camping in order to get to and fro the spots. Little maintenance on your boat, trying to stay out of the shop, avoiding problems with your ethanol fuels, keeping up with your batteries, just self-maintenance that could save thousands of dollars and or catastrophic failures. Also rigging fishing rods and reels for different types of fishing, and different lure making, cheap, and also spotting clearances at certain outfitters such as Bass Pro, Academy, Walmart, because you should always get those sales when you can. It may not be when you want them, but if you know you use them, you should go ahead and get them and keep them in. You can get them for pennies compared to, I mean, some of these topwater lures are $10, $15, 20. I saw one for $20, and get them when they're on sale. That's the smart way. Also, protecting your skin and using the proper attire when fishing is something I want to be into without slathering yourself down with too much sunscreen to protect yourself. The proper clothing is important.
Yeah, I got to get me some more of those shirts. Once the government sends me my 2,000, no, I got to take that and pay something else off.
Yeah, this is a hat I use to protect myself, and it's just very inexpensive, and you don't have to wear a lot of sunscreen. So
yeah. That what was I gonna say? I usually
you're talking
wear
about getting your stimulus check.
Yeah, well, you know what that's gonna go for. But if I was like a lot of people, I wouldn't pay that. But I'm a responsible adult, so you don't get money like that too often. So I'm gonna take it and pay a bill off. Yeah, Camaro time.
That's the wise thing to do.
It says 600, but you never know. I mean, 600's coming, but the other, what, 1,200, 1,400? We'll see if we get that.
There was conversations about them sending up the 2,000 to see if they could get that passed. President requested it. Good for him. People need that.
I think they should send $2,000 because 600.
Well, just think, it does stimulate the economy.
Yep.
People use it for, I mean, we're at record camper sales right now. Record. Yeah. No more campers have ever sold in history like they're selling for now. I prefer to build my overland vehicle because I don't want a throwaway vehicle. I don't want something that you keep for a few years and, you know, storms get to it, hail gets to it. I'm building this to definitely to last.
Yeah, Jimmy James says you mean fishing stimulus check.
Yes, indeed, fishing stimulus.
That's so good. I got to cheer that one, man.
Yeah. Some people might even say a Long John Silver's.
Yeah. You get the best comment of the night, Jimmy. Congratulations. You don't win anything. All right. Keeping up with the Hackets. You still in the chat? Because we got to spin your wheel. Let me know if you're still on the chat. If you're not, I'm going to have to pick somebody in there to let them spin the wheel. She might have fell asleep. So we'll give her... Huh?
She's here.
Yeah, she's here. All right, you ready to spin the wheel? Keeping up with the Hackets? All right. Give me a second to get everything. Show you guys my second camera here. What do you think about that? That's pretty cool, huh? I even got a third camera too, right here. Isn't that sweet? I'm getting very, very, very professional here. Oh, Lord. All right, here we go with the wheel spin. And I'm going to have to find you some music to play. Let me get to the screen. There we go. So you could see the interior detailer is in the red. All right, here we go. Spin number 1. Will she get it? I don't think she will. Oh, she got 100 coins. Spin number 2. At least I won't have to ship this. Just give it to her when she comes down here. 175 coins. Keep track of your coins and then list them in the chat. when you're done. All right, spin number 3. Spin number 3.
Blah, blah, blah.
I think that says dead bait. Spin number 4.
Thank you very much.
$50. Last spin. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, shoot. That was close. Oh, loser. That's what it says, loser. Oh, Lord. Sorry, sis. You're a loser. All right. Get back to the screen. Wrong button. Rigged wheel. I don't know. Sometimes that thing will hit back to back. Sometimes it'll take a month or more for it to hit. But you got 325. All right, after the stream, I will add it. Now my sister's saying rigged. Hey, if it's rigged, it's on Streamlabs' side, not my side. There ain't much I can do about it. All right. So we've been live 52 minutes. So we got about 8 minutes left. So if you have any questions for Overland, let them know. And if Overland, anything you want to put out there pertaining to your channel or what your future plans are in the next 2 or 3 months, go ahead and talk about it. It's yours. You're muted.
Yes, indeed.
It ain't that easy, is it? It's easy to forget.
Other than that, right now it's my favorite time of year to fish because in the freshwater, fish are starting to wait for the temperature change and get ready to spawn. Sand bass start running. In some parts of the river, they run November, December. Sometimes they run January, February. And the other times, in the lakes, there's good places right now around the trees for crappie, trees, docks, shady spots. Last week when we were fishing, you could just be off 6 inches and the fish wouldn't even react. We were using a product with a Garmin called Live Scope. You could literally see the line come down in the water, and then the crappie would ease up and he would watch it. And if you were too low, he wouldn't be interested. You'd have to be just right, and he'd just come up and hit it. And it was literally in the size of about 6 inches. You would drop that down or shoot the dock and then let it swing back toward the boat. Just amazing the time of year it is for all the fish.
You have something. What's your first video going to be about? Maybe you can give people kind of a heads up. It's an introductory video. It'll be introducing my boat, myself, and perhaps a couple of fishing spots that I will be going to target sand bass and hybrids, just to see where they're at in the river systems right now. I imagine there will be at the mouth of the Nolan River right off Lake Whitney. The Brazos River, which runs into Lake Whitney.
and I look at the sonar to determine about when they're ready to go up and spawn throughout the up the Nolan River. So you just kind of watch. Now the neat thing there is you can fish for the hybrid stripers because they feed on the sand bass. There's some pretty large ones there. So that's the first video will be an introduction and showing my boat and where we're going to start a majority of the sand bass fishing from.
Well, that sounds pretty cool. It does. I'm looking forward to seeing your very first video. I know.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing my 31st video and looking back and hoping the first one was deleted.
Yeah, you know how many I've got 254 videos. Over 100 of them are for members only. And speaking of that, if you guys don't know, you can now join the channel. You have access to over 100 videos. And I'm going to be adding stuff to that as we go. Most of the live streams they'll be left up for like 24 hours, and then they'll go into the members section. There's a couple of videos on there that some of you guys that have been with me from the beginning have not seen. So if you're interested in helping support the channel, joining the channel, usually Streamlabs will put a link up there, but it's right under any video. You'll see it. And you'll get access to special emojis. And if you look at Keeping Up with the Hackett's little icon there, the blue, that means she's been a member for, I don't know if that's a 2 or 3, but it changes. The longer she's a member, she gets different icons to be able to use in the chat and comments under videos and stuff like that. So it's fairly cheap. It's less than a cup of coffee or a bottle of Coke. And it helps me with cameras. If I would end up losing this bad boy, I'd have to buy another one.
Eat your words. Don't say that.
Yeah. So that's what the money goes for. It doesn't go on personal stuff for me. It goes for the channel. Everything from super chats to everything is spent right back on the channel. And
really would like to talk about our collaboration, and we really need to work out when we're going to do the beach trip.
Yeah.
What time of year that will be? I'm sure it'll be within a couple of months or so.
Yeah.
It gets, that's going to be an amazing time.
It's got to be warm.
Lots of fish are going to be running around.
Yep.
February, March.
I would say as soon as it gets warm down here where the nights are in the 70s or whatever, because you could ask my sister how I am about cold. I had to wear a pink jacket the other day, her pink jacket when we went down to the beach.
I like that pink jacket.
Yeah.
You're pretty cold when you're accepting to wear your sister's jacket.
Yeah, and it was 70 degrees, but I swear, out there on the beach with that wind, it felt like it was 60 degrees.
Yeah, but, when I start hitting the sand bass, when they start spawning, I'll give you a shout. You come up here. We'll fish the Kimball Bend area, and we'll take the camper out there at the Corps of Engineers. Spend a couple early mornings, mid-afternoons, and late evenings. Catch, cook, clean, and perhaps even have a cocktail.
All right, so we're going to be doing some collaborations on camping and fishing for you guys. So that's another good reason to go subscribe to his channel. That way you're subscribed to both, because there'll probably be different videos. There'll be videos that I shoot and he shoots together, and then we'll have different versions on each one of the channel.
We'll actually even have a tournament.
Yeah, yeah. What's that about?
The tournament?
A fishing tournament?
Yeah, it'll be the heaviest weight. We'll fish for the heaviest weight regardless of the species.
Oh, hell. I done
Except,
got that.
no sharks.
I already got that one. All I gotta do is put my top water on. That's it. Ain't that right, sis? Tell them. I catch trout bigger than this screen.
Yes. I saw that video. I liked it. It was good.
Yeah, I'm just bragging,
you
man.
were playing Fishing Guide for a long time. It seemed like you were doing a lot of baiting and removing and baiting and removing. And then all of a sudden, you started fishing, and it went from dinks to whoppers.
You know why? Somebody was talking smack to me the whole day.
Karma. Doggone karma.
Yeah. The whole freaking day. She was just jumping. I caught 20 fish. How many have you caught? 0. She was tormenting me the whole day. So that's when I grabbed that big old trolling rod, and that thing's hard to cast. I mean, I got it at probably maybe the second sandbar, right in the gut right there, past the second sandbar is about as far as I can get it, right? Brought it back, put it in there, and I believe I had cut ladyfish on there. And that thing just bent. And I was like, and the first time it happened.
You thought you were hung, didn't you?
Well, the first time I thought I had a fish, but actually it was just the weight sticking in the sand. Well, the second time, no, I knew there was something on there. And you should have seen her eyes when I reeled that thing in. I mean, she was like, holy. And that shut her up real quick. But she was catching whiting about that big, you know?
That made good bait.
Yeah. We actually, they taste pretty good too. They were good.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for having me on the channel tonight. And your setup there, your streaming setup is awesome. I want everybody to tell their friends to subscribe to Texas Beach Bum and Overland and Sea Fishing. We're going to have some awesome videos coming up. And there's going to be some how-tos that just might save you a little bit of money.
Yeah, and I can tell you already, the content is going to get really good this spring, summer. It really is, guys. You're going to watch this channel grow like it never has before. It's growing right now pretty good, but it's going to really grow this summer because some of the plans I have for the channel and some of the stuff I'm going to be doing, and once I get a boat, this channel's, there's no stopping this channel. So there's going to be some more Jeep mods coming someday. There's going to be all kinds of cool stuff happening to the channel. So make sure you stay subscribed to the channel. And I'll try to do my best not to put up a boring video. You know what I mean? And I try to stay on topic. It's a fishing channel and a Jeep channel. So you're not gonna see me go too much into installing mods. You might see me install a mod here and there, but it's basically gonna be about Jeep life, you know, four-wheel driving, camping, fishing, and stuff like that.
Overlanding.
Yeah, overlanding, all kinds of different stuff like that. Every once in a while, you may catch a video from me doing, you know, like I did top best fishing spots in Corpus Christi area. You may see one of those videos come up as well. And
I want to have a North Texas tour.
Yeah,
we'll go
there you
several
go.
Lakes. I have a membership on a couple of lakes where I have private access, and one is at Eagle Mountain Lake. Great fishing spot. Great fishing spots there. Some of the favorite fishing there is when it's really hot, doing the night fishing, finding the docks that have lights at them. They just have a whole ecosystem there, and some of the largest sand bass I've caught have been at the at docks in the evening in the hottest time of year, when July and August.
Yeah, I forgot my mic there. But apparently my comments weren't scrolling, so now I can read them. So my
Let's
sister
catch up on
said,
some of the comments.
yeah, she said, where is it? Oh, the water in the surf is cold. Lots of weeds growing on the backside of the sandbars. Been rough. Yeah, it's been rough, man, since I moved down here. And some people would say you can blame me for moving here. But it's been tough to surf fish this year, man. I mean, it's been bad. Um, Let me see here. Oh, my sister says, come on, I caught a lot more. You could take every fish you caught and put them together, and it still wouldn't even come close to the tail on that freaking trout. That thing was huge. It was huge. I'd have to say that was, I don't know how many damn inches that was, but that, to me, that looked like a trophy trout, man. It was huge. It's the biggest one. It's my PB, as the fisherman would say it. Personal best right there. And I want to say,
down in Laguna Madre and down at Port Mansfield, and had a guide. We were fishing with live croakers the size of the whiting your sister was catching. And I hooked into a 32-inch trout. That's about as big as those speckled trout get, is 32s.
yeah, I would have to say that one was right around somewhere between there, 30 and 32.
Yeah,
So, it was huge.
28 to 30 at least.
Yeah.
That was a big one. Mm-hmm.
Now I caught in another
Looked good
video.
on your table.
Yeah, there was another video where I caught one almost as big as that as well. And then I caught a big, huge redfish. Stephen Reynolds says, I seen a bumper sticker on a black Jeep in Kansas. It says, I'm the black Jeep of the family. That's a good bumper sticker there. Salty Army Certified. You must be talking about that YouTuber. All right, guys. I appreciate JD from Overland and Sea for coming on tonight, and I appreciate you guys for watching. The trivia was about Billy Sandifire. So if none of you guys know who he is, he's like a legend on Padre Island. He's the one that's responsible for the big cleanups that happen on the beach out there every year. He's also probably one of the best surf fishermen that I've ever seen. And at one point in time, he was actually homeless, living on Padre Island, I think for almost 2 years, something like that. So I got a lot of respect for that guy, and that's the kind of guy that the people that I look up to as far as fishing and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think he bought that vehicle, the Suburban that he drove. I think he bought that on Craigslist for next to nothing.
Yeah.
And pieced it together, and man, he used that. That was his boat.
Yeah, and his cleaning up the beach and stuff like that was amazing, because like many of you guys that live down here, I know there's a couple of you in a chat that live here or near here. You know what I'm talking about the trash on the beach and stuff like that. So it's hard for me.
I'd hand it to you.
Yeah.
For some of the times that I've seen you, you fish for a little while and you either strike out or you hit it big. I enjoy seeing you take that trash bag out there and take your fair share and then some away with you. Because if everybody would do that, if everybody would just take one bag of trash away just in their general area, that would make the beach so much a nicer experience for everyone. Billy, I've mentioned to you once before about doing a big campaign and having a get-together, meet and greet, and everybody get their fair share of bags and haul it off.
Yep.
Take it out from there.
there's a lot of trash between Fish Pass Jetties and the access road, beach access road 2. That area right there seems to be the trashiest out of everywhere I've been. And that's normally when I go fishing, down in that area. So I'm always grabbing a bag of trash. Now when I'm out on Padre Island, like the last time we went, there wasn't hardly no trash in that area we were at. But I have cleaned up trash as well on Padre Island. But that Fish Pass Jetties area, you know, on the other side of Mustang Island, it's just trashed with all kinds of stuff.
Well,
it would take
trash
dump
washes
truck
in,
yeah.
but not fresh paper with wrappers and stuff, bags that are partially dry. That doesn't just lay there. That gets washed under the sand. So you can't argue that all that stuff is washing in with the tide. It's not. It would wash away.
Well, some people will argue with me, like on the Port Aransas Wants to Know Facebook group. Some people have argued with me about that. I know the difference between trash that's washed up and trash that was left there. I've seen people fishing not too far from me drive off and leave a bag of trash. Well, you know what happens? The seagulls, they go get in it, spread it everywhere. And but I did notice
getting it caught in their throat and dying, and you know, the marine life that suffer from some of that trash is amazing too.
Yeah. All right, sis. Good night. Get some sleep. But yeah, speaking of sleep, I'm not tired, but stream has been going for like an hour and 12 minutes. So I appreciate you guys for coming in here. Make sure you hit that like button before you leave. Kids partying on the beach. Yeah, Troy, wait till spring break to look at the trash after they leave. It's freaking crazy, man. There's so much trash all over the beach. It's unreal.
Yeah, but they have SWAT teams of workers and city workers and state workers that go and spend a little bit of time there getting some of that trash up. If they would spend a little bit more time patrolling regularly, that might be a benefit too.
Yep.
Keeping a lot of extra trash cans down there and servicing them. Don't let them get full. Keeping the lid on them some way that it's secured.
Yeah.
Maybe, and even, God forbid, a little enforcement on that. Maybe a ticket or two might not hurt anything, because it's just filthy. I mean, you don't leave your house that way.
No. And you guys may have noticed all the overlays on the live streams are gone now. Put up a new channel banner a couple of days ago. So this is all part of the change that's coming this spring and summertime. So make sure that if you haven't subscribed to Overland and Sea, I'll put the link up there again. And that way you guys can subscribe and be watching for his very first video. He's already fishing already. Let me see that again.
Well, I'm sorry. I was just having some withdrawal.
Withdrawal?
There we go.
Oh, Lord have mercy. And I appreciate you guys for coming in here. And we will, well, actually, let me have Overland JD do his, I don't know what you call it, ending credits. All right. Anything you want to say?
Well, I'd like to, again, take the opportunity to thank Texas Beach Bum for having me on tonight, breaking me in on the first live stream of my history, and for all your questions and comments. Thank you very much. Please like, subscribe to Texas Beach Bum and Overland and Sea Fishing on YouTube. Thanks again for having me on YouTube tonight, and this is my YouTube debut, and it's now in the books.
He didn't do that bad. Now did he, guys? I don't think he did that bad at all, right?
Thank you.
You got the crowd cheering for you.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
All right, guys. Appreciate it. We will see you next video. And be safe this New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. And we will see you guys next video.
Not everyone who roams is lost.
That's right. Peace, guys.